So I'm back. So I want to make this video talking about why all men need space from their girl, their wife, whoever. Because a lot of women still don't understand this. This is basically part two of the other video I made called Women Don't Understand Men, which they don't. So I'm going to talk about another thing that women just don't seem to understand about men. A lot of women wonder why they dude or they man don't come home straight from work, or why some dudes, especially women who might be talking to street dudes or hood dudes, why they be gone all day, why they always hanging with their boys instead of them. A lot of women go through that. He'll rather hang with his friends and hang with his boys than to spend time with you. um back in the day, my stepdad was actually one of them who liked to go to the bar once he get off of work, have a couple drinks, and things like that. So women never understood or don't seem to understand why this is. Now, we give y'all the excuses. I know women that heard the excuses. If you talking to a street dude, a hood dude, he probably told you he out making sales or making runs. Dudes who work a 9 to 5, they might just say they just want to have a drink or wind down after work, so you think that it's harmless. But Chris Rock actually made a stand-up or talked about this in a stand-up years ago about why men never come straight home from work.
Y'all gotta learn when not to talk. That's right. You ever notice how no man comes home straight from work? No man comes home straight from work. A man get off work, he got to go somewhere. He got to drink something. He got to smoke something. He got to watch the game. He got to hang with his boys. He got to take a drive. He got to do something that will mentally prepare him for all the talking he gonna hear when he get home. Ladies, it ain't that you talk too much, you just talk too much soon as we get in the fucking door. Let a man get situated. We don't need to hear everything right away. Soon as you take one step in, you're gonna believe that. You're gonna believe, hey, let me get my other foot in the fucking door. Let me get something to eat. Let me get something to drink. Let me take a shit. Go in the fucking kitchen and give me my big piece of chicken. I'm out of here. Thank you, New York.
And it's basically like what he said, but I'm gonna go even more deeper. So first, like I said, why all men need space away from their girl. Women just don't understand, and I get it. It's just a part of being a girl, but I guess it's just part of being a man. Is that we can't be with you 24/7, all up under you, all day, every day, all in your face, watching TV, watching little shows and stuff like that. That's cool on the weekend or once a day a week, but to be doing that all day, every day is never gonna work. And you have to look at it like this. And some women do understand this, is that me ain't got something to do. Me ain't got purpose. You shouldn't even be talking to a dude who able to be up under you all day or to be around you 24/7. Because it's like he don't have no job, he don't have no hobbies or nothing to do. That's the first reason and the main reason. Second reason is we all know the sayings, you got to give people time to miss you. Actors make the heart grow fonder. All of these sayings that basically say that you need time away from your person. Y'all need space. COVID even showed this. We know all of the COVID domestic violence and all the stuff that was going on during COVID, wherein everybody was forced to be with each other 24/7, how that turned out. No. So that's the second reason. The third and final reason is, truthfully, kind of what like Chris Rock said, is that a lot of men don't want to be with their girl. A lot of men want to break up with their girl, want to divorce. They just scared to do it. Either because of the kids. We know the number one reason, the kids. They don't want to not see their kids no more. Or they don't want to have to go through divorce and lose half of their stuff. Or women think that men is just dogs and careless and heartless and stuff, but we really not. Men generally care And that's why women, y'all do most of the breakup. That's why men really break up with women, even though they want to. Like, y'all think that the man just always wants y'all and y'all the one that left. No, a lot of times the feeling was mutual. He just didn't want to be the bad guy. That's how a lot of men is. They just don't want to be the bad guy. They don't want to see you cry and throw a hissy fit. We know that some of y'all women is crazy, busting car windows out. So he'd rather just wait until you break it up or just go along with it to avoid the drama. A lot of men is like that. So in them type of situations, it's like when you forced to have sex with somebody you're not attracted to. It's like you do it, but it's always that hesitation. Like they say, your body shows what your words don't say. Like some stuff you just can't fake. It just sometimes happening naturally. And if the dude is a thinker like me, we need time to really think and analyze and about what we need to do, how the relationship is going, and that's time best spent alone. Because anytime you with your girl, and this what women don't understand too, is that when you live with your girl as a man, you could never really do what you would normally do if you live by yourself. And I know women go straight to talking and breaking other women. No, I'm just talking about it could be something as simple as playing a video game when we already know that most women don't like that. Most dudes know if they girl there, they limited on the time that they can play the video game versus if they was by themselves. Another thing could be watching sports. I know a lot of men who love sports but don't really watch games like that no more because of their girl don't like sports and they want to watch something that she like to or accommodate her and things like that. Also, or even just working like extra work, especially somebody who work from home, you doing content creation or whatever like that. We've seen this even with the streamers, is that whatever you doing is gonna be limited because you gotta attend to your girl, worry about what she doing, how she doing. Like it just the way that it is for real. So with that being said, that's why men always be needing a space, and it's hard for a lot of men, such as myself, to live with a woman. Me, I'm the type a girl come over for a couple days, maybe a week or something like that at the most, and I need my break for real. Um, I just need you. I need my space. Like it just get kind of irritating sometimes. And I know one of my boys, and I know a couple of men understand what I'm talking about. Like you just kind of start getting irritated sometimes. And I know it's some women that feel the same way. I know that it is not all just men that feel this way, and it's not some women who feel like they do too clingy or spending too much time and they need their space. The main thing, and I'm gonna end it with this, is with the whole space thing that concerns a lot of people is that they can't get a person space without them cheating. A lot of dudes be up they girl, be on their girl and hounding their girl not because they want to be, but just to micromanage her to make sure she's not doing nothing. The same for women. A lot of women be up, they do crack, blowing his phone up, doing all this, not because she naturally want to talk to him or be around him, but just to make sure that he ain't out cheating. And let's be real, we know that that's really where a lot of it come from, the insecurity of not trusting the person that you with. And shockingly, a lot of people with somebody that they don't fully trust. Because shocking to me, men and women, especially men, take back women who cheat more than people would say to the public. It's a lot of men that then took their girl back and they know for sure she cheated and took her back. So but the trust that never goes away. The trust never restores. The trust never comes back. You just live with that, and then that break into insecurities and the fights. That's why we got so many people in toxic relationships. So to me, it's healthy, and usually you should be able to get this. Even back in the day, it shouldn't even be that hard to where y'all both working. That alone should be able to create the space if y'all both working full time, and then y'all off days that be when y'all go out, but it should be during the week or whenever y'all work to where y'all not seeing each other. Some days you might come home, you too tired to really interact with each other. Y'all just basically sleeping next to each other. It should be a break created like that. But even on top of that, every now and then on the off days, y'all shouldn't spend every off day together. You should go play basketball. You should be going to the gym. That should be, unless you go to the gym with your girl, which is cool, but even sometimes you should be going to the gym by yourself. As a girl, you should be going to get your nails and your hair done. If you got a sister or female friend or go see your mama, it should always be space in between and space created. Always. Because like I said, people get tired of each other quick. And we in the era of the honeymoon phase. That's why a lot of people get messed up because they chasing that, oh, it's new and it's shiny. And then they quick to, that burn out fast, then it's on to the next thing. And people just keep on doing that forever and ever. So yeah, that's my thoughts on it. And I just wanted to touch on, another thing that I want women to understand, and I think that y'all fully don't understand about men, is that we do need our time alone and need our space. And some men do use it to cheat. Let's be honest. But some men just like to be alone, like be alone with our thoughts, be alone, like, and y'all always think, because like what I do, I go in another room, like, I go in the living room if she in the bedroom, or I go in the bedroom if she in the living room, or something like that. It don't always have to necessarily be leaving, but just to do my own thing, or I go in my office and handle some business or something like that for a couple hours. Just something to create that space for real, because we all know that it is hard being with somebody long term. You're gonna hit that point where y'all are bored and tired of each other, and y'all have to figure out ways to spice it up. But um, this even I ain't even trying to make the video, but this goes to show with even like athletes. You see a lot of athletes say soon as they retire, they end up getting a divorce or their wife end up leaving them. And it goes to show, because you could look at it two sides, that she never really wanted to be with you, so she was loving the fact that she got your money and didn't have to really deal with you. But then there's some women that they used to having their space and their time, and now you there up under them all the time. Especially if somebody, you retired, now you just at home 24/7 all of the time. And I'm out.